Alright, back with another Mega Maker stage here. I will be revisiting skuja15's stages once again. I will play the Rising Skyscraper. So let us head on. 148864. 148864. Can I remember that? I better be able to. Alright, there we go. And as you can see, I've already played through the stage. I messed up the sound again. Like the music of the stage overpowered my voice a lot. And you know, since I'm not recording the video and the sound channel, you know, in their own separate way, so I cannot go into the editor, you know, and fix the sound if I mess it up. But yeah, here we go. Let's talk about the stages. Yeah, so here on this jump, you know, we have the C kick there, indicating that we need to use it. And yeah, let's see here. It's a pretty neat stage. I will be playing through. Yeah, there are two paths in this level, so I will be playing through both and, you know, just go through them. And in the end, I was thinking I would open up your stage in the editor, you know, and just look through it. Because as another forum poster pointed out, his name is Ace. He pointed out that it is actually possible to, you know, cheese some of your obstacles coming up here, and I will point out which ones he meant in case you were unclear about it. So yeah, here's the second path of the stage, but I will not be doing that right now. I'll be coming back to that later. I will do this path first because I just want to. So yeah, you know, basic platforming here. We have some tricky jumps. Nothing I can't handle, hopefully. And so let's see. And I'm sorry, I forgot the mouse cursor. Yeah. This is one of the things that Ace was thinking about or pointing out in the forum post, like how you can cheese it. Like if you just jump like that, you can bypass this whole room. So what was that, man? That was sloppy. Alright, so. Let's just do this in one fell swoop, if I can. What? Oh, whatever. So, yeah, this spring is actually kind of annoying. It's easier to do it without it, actually. It just, I don't know. To me, it hinders more than it helps. So I just like to go through there, you know, in one fell swoop. And this guy is kind of tough to deal with. Oh, jeez, come on now. Luckily, they only take 3 hits, those guys, the Skullmets, I think they're called. And yeah, we have this part. Ouch! And, you know, since this is the C-kick section, it's, you know, it's definitely advised to use it here, because if you go on the down path, I noticed, you get mauled by enemies. So yeah, I will definitely be, I'll be sticking to the upper paths here. Definitely. Oh, I mean, it's appropriate because we are in the C-kick stage. Oh, jeez, what was that? We are in the C-kick path of the stage, so you should keep yourself on the jumping path or whatever. I'm not making sense right now. All right, but that's that for that path. You know, pretty short and sweet. And here is the boss room, and it's Pharaoh Man. And yes. What was I about to say? Yeah, in the frozen temple with the, you know, frozen knight. I can't remember the stage name there. I did like that boss room a little bit more than this one, mainly because, I mean, you can almost just face tank this guy, you know. The room layout makes it so that he's a little bit easy to, you know, just take out here on the left side. But it's a fine boss room. So yeah, as I said, I will be playing through that other path too. So I'll cut right back and get to that. And so yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I'm back here. At the crossroads of sorts. So yeah, let's do this. The second part of the stage, or the second path, the second part. I personally like this part of the stage a little bit better. I think, I don't know, I mean, both paths are neat. But this path, you know, the fire path, I think I think definitely offers a little bit more challenge, you know. And you will see why. You're supposed to use the fire weapon here to like dispatch of that guy's cannonballs there, so that's neat. And, you know, you have some scary jumping here, but it's fine because, yeah. Oh yes! Oh wow! I thought then if you would scream out. But yeah, you have some scary platforming, and the guys there show up and try and kill you, but it's fine because Skuja gave us a proper weapon here to use. It's just a shame that this path is a little bit, it feels short, basically. I almost wish you had a third screen, you know, of the dangerous platforming there, you know, on the fire path. That would have been awesome if we had just a little bit more, because as you can see, we are already at the finish here. So yeah, but that's that for the stage. I mean, it's very short and it's not very difficult. So yeah, I thought it probably wouldn't matter too much that I played through this, because I don't think that very many, you know, silly situations can happen. You know, since it's, you know, it's a nice stage, but as I said, it's not very hard. So I thought maybe it doesn't matter all that much. Hopefully that this isn't my initial reactions. This was mainly like because I wanted to make a criticizing video, you know, on your stage. So yeah, we will jump into the editor. I'll cut right there. So I'll see you in a bit. So we are back here. Let me just adjust here. Okay, so we shall jump into the editor and take a look at the stage. Now, the first thing I want to point out before we jump into the puzzles and all that, like the, you know, the ground here looks a little bit, you know, when it's just Pharaohman's, you know, blocks like this, it looks a little bit dull, I guess. So what you can do if you want to, you know, bring some contrast, you know, you can mix colors that matches each other, and, you know, try and make some, you know, you can try basically and make a little bit more interesting flooring, I guess you could say. Now this is no masterwork, but, you know, just it spiffs it up a little bit, in my opinion. So instead of just having, you know, the old brownish coloring, you know, you can like mix in some rocks or, you know, something else in there to make it pop out, I guess, a little bit more. But yeah, the stage is fine. Like, we have the C kick here, so you know, to indicate that you need that to jump across. And here we introduce the fire, so that you know, the players basically know at this point that, you know, we have those two weapons and we cannot progress unless we switch them in, the weapons. So that's neat, you know, a good introduction there. And then, you know, we start climbing the skyscraper here. You know, it's all fine, nice enemy placement. This here works nice, but it's a little bit basic. I personally think. I guess like you could do something like this if you remove a bunch of these and like just get rid of that and maybe that and then we do that and that and then we can maybe put this over here. Let's also make that shorter. There we go. So like now when Mega Man or when the player comes into this room, like, you know, notice before how you could just use the C kick, you know, to basically cheese your way up to the ladder. Now you can't do that anymore. So yeah, let's see here. Let's do that and that and like that, I guess. Yeah. Let's do it like that. So yeah, okay. Now basically the player will have to, you know, do this, get here, you know, go here, C kick, and let's pull that down one more. And I guess we could do that too. So something like this. Now the player will have to, yeah, go here, climb up, do that, and, you know, go this way. And yeah, here is the other point of the stage, which Ace pointed out in the forums. Like, and I forgot to show it in the video, but here you can just like use the C kick here and go up behind the skullnet here, and like you can very easily you know, just prohibit such cheating by just adding this little bit there, the little tile there, you know, to make it so that player won't cheat at your stage. If you want to keep it, you know, open behind him as a little secret, you know, you know, that's cool too, I guess, so that players who know about the you know, kick jumping, so that they can exploit that. So I guess it's fine to keep it in too. However, here I don't not really think it's fine, because yeah, as I showed earlier, like, you know, you could so easily there. You can so easily, you know, just jump up here or just, you know, go that way. So like what I would do here too, I guess, first of all, we need to shorten that ladder so that player cannot get up there. Second of all, we might want to do something like this. If you move that there, and then like put, let's see here, how should we do this? We could shorten that window. We could even do something like this, I guess. Yum, yum, yum. Let's remove these. They are a little bit in the way here. If we do something like this, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not saying this is perfect, but, you know, just so that it's not cheesable anymore. I mean, just something like this, so that so that your tricks, so that people cannot cheat on your tricks, on your trickery, basically. Let's change that a little bit more. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I don't know if I put it here. Can I? Let's see here. Oh yeah, look, you can freaking cheat if you do that. Yeah, it's pretty hard to cheese-proof, you know, the C-kick mechanic, since it gives the player so much movement that Mega Man should not have. So yeah, if we just pull this out here and like put this here, then players can't, you know, get up to that. Is basically what I'm thinking here. So yeah, we could even add that back there. Okay, so like something like this, and you know, you would have to jump out, use it, get up here. Oops, can't get up there. There, now it works. And it still looks like a skyscraper, I suppose. You might not like how it juts out up here, but yeah, you know, I'm just giving some references here. I'm not saying this is the perfect solution. I'm just saying like kind of how I possibly could have done it. You could even like, I saw that now, like to make this jump a little bit harder, you could do something like this so that you have to use the C-kick in mid-air there, you know, push, 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 and oof, you know, like that. So now you cannot cheese the room. So you could do something like that, you know, just some tips, I guess. And this is fine. This all here is fine too, you know, nice enemy placement. Isn't really unfair. It's a little bit like if you come from down here. Let's just imagine I kill this guy. Sorry, we'll just remove him. Let's imagine he was dead already. So you come up here, and as you can see, you can definitely dodge this. It gets a little bit crowded, but that's not really the issue. This here I thought was more of the issue, like when you're trying to climb up here. You can definitely do it, but like it's a little bit annoying having that skull guy, you know, tossing at you as you are climbing up. So maybe what you could do is like if you do something like this, and let's say we kill this guy again. I have already killed those two Yos here. So like now, you know, the player can do this, like it's easier to avoid him. He's still shooting at the player, but you know, just by adding that little ledge there, you know, you will not get unfairly hit on your way up. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, just by this little change here, you know, you can keep this guy here, while also, you know, just lightening up the stage a little bit on the difficulty, you know, so that players don't take quote unfair hits, you know. All right, but enough about that. And yeah, the boss is fine. Now, and this, yeah, I like this part. Like, if it was a little bit longer, like another room or so, that would have been cool. Or like, if you kind of came here and you had to like drop down here, go to the right, and then you jumped up on springs or on these things, you know, up here, and then you came here, something like that. But you know, I mean, it's fine. This is probably, I think this is a very cool room actually. It looks nice, you know, aesthetically, and you know, it offers challenge as well. So I think I really like these two rooms. I thought they were cool. Yeah, so they're a nice challenge, but yeah, the only thing that's a little bit of a downer to me is that the path is so short. It's so short, man. Wish there was more. I wish there was more of this. This is probably the coolest part of the stage, actually. Yeah. Okie dokie, but yeah, I think that's all. I will not keep on talking here. I'm trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter since I've been ranting on for so long in so many of the videos. All right, but yeah, hopefully you liked it, and I try to keep it. I try to keep it a little bit more on the informational side, I guess, rather than being silly in this video. So hopefully you liked it, and yeah. I'll keep playing your stage if you keep making them, because I mean it's neat to see how you're progressing, and yeah, I definitely think you have become, yeah, it's nice to see that you're trying to advance, you know, how you're mixing, like in your previous stage, in the Frozen Night stage, you know, you only used like, you know, the Mega Man 1 tiles as for the stage everywhere, basically, and you know, you also used these tiles for the temple. But in this stage, you mix it up a little bit more, and you have more. Yeah, I mean, this stage is more refined. And what the hell? What is this guy doing here? Looking snazzy. Okay, well, whatever. But that's it for me. So I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I hope also you make more stages in the future, Kuya. So yeah, well.